How's it going, everybody? Today, I'm going to talk about the Packers vs. 49ers divisional round matchup. I'm going to give you my thoughts and reaction, and without further ado, let's get started. Um, First, I'm just going to start off by saying I think the Packers should have won. It was clear that the Packers outplayed the 49ers. Um, Nobody thought it was even going to be this close. Um, when you look at the box score, first three quarters, Packers outplayed the 49ers. Really, it just came down to the fourth quarter. Um, Obviously, everyone's going to point to the Anders Carlson missed field goal, which is fair, but obviously there was plays throughout the game that could have easily put the game out of reach. I mean, the Packers felt like they were in control the entire game, honestly, in my opinion. Um, there was never a point where I felt like the 49ers were going to pull away with the game. The Packers had the chance to do that multiple times. I didn't feel like that was the case for the 49ers. There was multiple opportunities for the Packers to score early in the game when they just came away with field goals. In the first half, they were in the red zone 3 times and ended with 2 field goals. That's not good enough, especially when you're playing the number one seed. The defense played really well for the most part. They didn't tackle when they needed to, though. That's my biggest takeaway from that. I guess we'll wait to see what Joe Barry's future is. I still think he should be gone because I just look at it as, despite the defense playing well down the stretch, with a better defensive coordinator, I think the defense could have been even better. So I still think that the Packers need to make a change there, but I guess we'll wait to see what Matt LaFleur decides to do there. But I guess let's just look at the game stats real quick. Jordan Love was solid. Obviously, the 2 interceptions were costly, especially the last one. Should have thrown it away. He knows it. Everyone knows it. It was a dumb throw. Who cares? Aaron Jones was good. Wide receivers were pretty good. Honestly, the offense moved the ball really well. It was just they couldn't get over the hump and score a touchdown. They just kept stalling out in the red zone. I believe they were in the red zone 6 of their 8 possessions and ended with like 2 touchdowns. So, and then you can't, scoring 0 points in the fourth quarter and giving up 10, it's just, you're not going to win many games doing that unless you get to play Dallas every week. Yeah, the missed field goal obviously hurts, but you can't let the game come down to that, especially with how the 49ers did not deserve to win this game, in my opinion. Brock Purdy did not play particularly well. I think Jordan Love played better than him despite throwing 2 picks. Brock Purdy should have had 2 picks of his own. Both of them probably would have been pick sixes if they weren't dropped. Dobbs, again, had a good game. I think there was like 10 different guys who caught passes for the Packers. Just shows you the amount of weapons we have going forward. So, as much as it sucks to lose this game, to lose by 3 points to the number one seed when nobody thought you had a chance, it's impressive nonetheless, especially when you know you should have won the game. Yeah, the final stats, relatively close other than passing yards. 50 yards isn't a huge difference, I guess, but the Packers, held the ball for a long time in the first half. Yeah, these numbers right here are very close for both sides, but yeah, it just sucks because the Packers really should have won that game, in my opinion. But yeah, I think as much as everyone wants to freak out and flip out. I mean, the Packers weren't expected to be here. You go back to October, nobody thought the Packers were going to make the playoffs. So, the season is a success no matter what, in my opinion. Um, we know Jordan Love's the guy. He's going to get a big contract extension in the offseason. Yeah, I mean, you have something to build on now going into next year. You've got playoff experience now. Now you just need to build on it. The wide receivers, obviously, all very good and very young. So you have a good young core going forward. And you just sort some things out defensively and special teams wise, whether Anders Carlson is on the team next year or not. The Packers have a very bright future. I don't think there's anybody denying that. And yeah, it sucks that they're not playing next week, but you have to look at the positives. Matt LaFleur did a very good job coaching this young team, getting them into the playoffs. Youngest team in NFL history to win a playoff game. So when you take a step back and look at all that, it makes it a lot easier to stomach this loss. So, I mean, again, as much as it sucks, I'm excited for next year and the years after that. I think Jordan Love will end up winning more Super Bowls than Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. And as crazy as that sounds, I mean, I don't think that it really is that crazy to say. I guess time will tell, but yeah, I feel good about this team's future. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Subscribe for some off-season content coming soon. And until next time, go Pack Go.